Scientific study of Vedas, creation of universe, starting from Brahman, class 77. Today we are going through the incarnation of Vishnu, that is Narasimha Avatar. Narasimha means Nara means man, Simha means lion. So it is a combination of one portion is Nara, the other one is Simha. So it is neither man nor animal. Such an avatar. We know this is from Agni Purana. These are the different stages of creation in which Vishnu or the controlling force is acting at certain points when a stagnation takes place in the progress of the creative activity, creation of universe. So, if actually the creation starts from Brahmam, that is without any quality, and from this a force emerged, energy in the form of wave came out, and wave combined to form Anguirus small particles, then particles combined to form atoms. So before that, science is required, everything is taking place based on science, though first science came out. So it is the duty of Brahma is doing the creation process. So he wants science. So it is the duty of Vishnu to get that sign from underneath the ocean. Ocean means everywhere it is uniform without anything. It is ocean-like. So there is science is there, already science is there. So Vishnu take it from some asura in the form of fish, because everything was like ocean. So in the story they presented it as the character in the form of fish. So fish incarnation to get back the science and to give it to Brahma. Then based on science, Brahma created this atom. So at the time of atom, creation of atom, Vishnu came there in the form of tortoise, because the structure of atom is almost like that of tortoise. Everything we have seen so far. Then the third incarnation was, so the atom combined together form substances. Some substances joined together to form globe-like structure, that is planets. So the universe was filled with the planets. Then it is to be converted into solar systems. So Vishnu came in the form of Vamana, boar avatar, boar incarnation, that we have seen in the last class, and put the earth, wandering earth in the orbit of sun. All the planets in the orbit of sun. Such solar systems are formed. But at that stage, Vishnu put the earth on the orbit of sun. But there is some problem. It will not remain as such. If any substance is or object is placed on the orbit of sun, it will definitely fall into the earth. Fall into the sun. The earth will fall in the sun. So the sun will attract it. So to avoid that one, this earth is to be rotated around this orbit. The earth should revolve around the orbit. So it is to be pushed to revolve around the orbit. But at that time there arise some problems That is explained in this story, Narasimha story. So, in the last scene, the demon was named as Hiranyaksha, and he was responsible for not allowing to form the structure of this planetary system. All the planets were wandering here and there. So, to overcome this, Vishnu used a force and put the planets around the sun and in its own orbit. So, Hiranyasha, that opposition, was destroyed at that time. But in this story, Hiranyakashipu is his brother, younger brother. So Vishnu killed Hiranyaksha. Story goes in that way. So Hiranyakashipu got the penance and they got a boom that he cannot be killed. Nobody will kill him with sword, or a man or animal cannot kill him, and he should not be killed on earth or in the sky or at night time or at daytime. That is the boon he got from Brahma. So he became very strong. He conquered all the world. So the world is under him. The earth is put on the orbit. Vishnu put the earth on the orbit, and it is not going around the sun. So, and at the same time, earth is not rotating about its own axis. So the time is, day and night is not there. It was at that time. Day and night is formed due to the rotation of the earth around its own axis. Vishnu put the earth on the orbit, that we seen in the last class. Put on the orbit. It is not rotating. There is no day and night. And at the same time, earth is also not there. That sky also is not there. Or the universe, sky also is not there, because earth means the place which is suitable for birth of living things. The earth is put on the orbit without rotating about its own axis, and it is not going around the sun. So seasons are not there. So human life is not possible. So it cannot be say as a, and so on. So this to form all these things, that is to form day and night, it is to be, this earth is to be moved around the sun. Yet the starting, Vishnu then tried to move the earth around the sun, but at that time there arises a very great problem. That problem is, this is a dangerous situation. That is explaining through this system, through this story. Hiranyakashipu became the king, and his son is Prahlada. Hiranyakashipu is against the Vishnu because Vishnu killed Hiranyasha, his brother. But his son, Hiranyakashipu's son, Prahlada was a devotee of Vishnu. So he tried in very different ways to change his mind, so as to make him against Vishnu. But he refused to do so. His son refused to do so. So he tried to kill him by different means, by throwing away from the mountain or by burning, like that. There are a number of ways through which he tried. Now, actually what is happening at the time of the movement of earth around the sun, actually the earth is at rest. When it starts moving with a high velocity, the earth is moving with a very high velocity around the sun. At the starting point, the situation is very dangerous. For example, if we are standing on a train or bus at rest, if the bus is at rest, and when it starts, we may fall, we may throw away if the speed is very high. That is why while the plane is going to start, we are tying our body with a belt. Then imagine this earth is going to move at a very high speed around the sun. Then there is a possibility that all the things on earth, stone, mud, everything may be thrown away, and this earth may be lost its form in the form of globe. It is in the form of globe. This mud is not fixed by screw or nut or bolt, anything like that. When earth start to move with very high speed, everything may be fly away, and this will collide. That is why Prahlada was thrown from the mountain to kill him. That is one stage. He also tried to kill him by burning. Why? All the particles thrown away from earth may be collided with each other and fire may take place. So such a dangerous situation is explained through this story. So there is a possibility that the whole earth may be destroyed. All the particles on all the substances on the earth, that stone, everything may be thrown out when earth moves with a very high speed around at that starting point. So it is the duty of the Vishnu to, that is a force opposing the creation of this solar system. So that force is named as Hiranyakashipu. So Vishnu killed that Hiranyakashipu to protect the earth from destruction, its destruction. Why? How? He done that at the time of the boon which that Hiranyakashipu got. One is nobody can kill him at daytime or night time. Actually, there is no day or night at that time because it is at rest. At that time, it is just starting to move. So day and night is not formed. At that time, Hiranyakashipu was killed. Then no man or animal can kill him. It is a combination of man and lion. In this story, that means at that time no man is there, no animal is there. Actually, there is a force, a very strong force. We cannot imagine how Vishnu protected that earth at the time of this starting point of movement. We can only imagine it. That is why this is the most important avatar of Vishnu, avatar or a incarnation of Vishnu. We don't know how this force, the controlling force or this Vishnu protected the earth from its destruction when it starts to move around the sun. The force is very great. So everything, there is a possibility for everything to thrown away. Every material on the earth to be thrown away. So even the earth itself may be undergone destruction. It may become brittle and all the things will be thrown away. So that is a very dangerous situation. But Vishnu overcome this. This creative force, the force which controls this creation activities, takes such a very unimaginable step to protect this earth to retain its shape of globe. So no weapon was used at that time. Another Bhumi, he cannot be killed with any weapon or anything like that. So now, without using any weapon, Vishnu, the coordinator of this process, moved the earth around the sun without losing the quality, characteristic of that earth. Earth is a globe. At such a high speed, starting from with a very high speed, naturally every particle or everything on the earth may be thrown away, and earth itself may be lost its shape. Maybe there is a chance to lose its shape itself. It will become brittle and everything may be thrown out while moving at such a very high speed from the starting point. But that does not happen. How? This Vishnu, this controlling force, used such a unimaginable technique to protect its shape of the earth. So he killed the Hiranyakashipu. But Prahlada was a devotee of Vishnu. But this Hiranyakashipu asked Prahlada, where is your God? Where is your Vishnu? Is it there in the pillar? Then Prahlada said, it is everywhere and it is also in the pillar also. So he broke that pillar, tried to break that pillar, cut that pillar using his sword. Then from it this Narasimha came out, this incarnation came out and killed this Hiranyakashipu, that's Asura. The Asura which is trying to destroy this earth when it is going to start moving around the sun. That opposing force is destroyed by Vishnu by using his power. So the earth remains as such without losing its characteristic of it is a globe. We remain as such and try to move around the sun. And Prahlada says that force is there in every material, every dust and everything in this universe. So Vishnu is actually the force inside the earth, and earth itself protect it. Everything in it protect it from destruction. That is what this story tells us, that there is a force acting in everything in this universe, and this force is responsible for all the action that responsible for all the creative activities that is taking place in this universe, and that force is named as Vishnu, and at this day it is represented as a combination of half lion and half man. Such a character. These rishis presented this force in the form of a Narasimha, a person with half lion and half man. Such a character is presented in the story as the incarnation at that time. That is, at that time means when earth starts to move around the sun. So now Vishnu placed the earth on the orbit, then he forced it to move around the sun. Now all the planets are moving around the sun. Then there is another problem. That problem is also overcome by Vishnu by taking another avatar, that is Vamana avatar, that we can see in the next class.